Nature is ruthless. One wrong step, one glance, one moment, and it could all end. Yet some humans escape death when every instinct, every law of survival says they shouldn't. These are the stories that defy odds, where survival feels impossible, but somehow life wins against the wild. 1. Surviving a tiger attack. It was dawn in the dense jungles of India when Rajesh, a wildlife photographer, found himself face to face with a Bengal tiger. 1 second, he was capturing the perfect shot. The next, he was the target of a predator's gaze. Most people would freeze. Rajesh didn't. He remembered the advice of local trackers: never run, never scream, stay calm, and make yourself appear bigger. He slowly backed away, using a fallen tree as cover. The tiger lunged, but just missed. Rajesh survived. Why it's remarkable? Tigers are apex predators. The chances of surviving an attack are almost zero, yet instinct, knowledge, and composure turn certain death into a story of life. 2. Shark bite in open water. In the warm waters off South Africa, Emma was enjoying a solo dive when a shadow appeared beneath her. A great white shark, almost 15 feet long, charged. The attack was sudden and vicious. Emma's leg was bitten. Most people panicked, but she remembered her training. Fight back, aim for sensitive areas like the eyes and gills. She hit, kicked, and kicked again. Finally, the shark released her. Dragged by adrenaline, she swam to the surface and made it to shore. Why it defies nature. Sharks are designed to kill. Survival depends on presence of mind, courage, and knowledge. Emma's story proves humans can fight even against nature's deadliest predators. 3. Bear encounter in Alaska. Jake, an avid hiker, was exploring Alaska's wilderness when a grizzly bear appeared from the trees. Bears can run 35 miles per hour and can tear a human apart in seconds. Most people would think it's the end. Jake froze, remembered to stay calm, and slowly raised his backpack over his head to appear bigger. He spoke softly, avoiding eye contact. Minutes felt like hours, but the bear eventually walked away. Jake survived, heart pounding, but alive. Why it's inspiring? This is not just luck. It's understanding, respect, and controlling fear in the face of a force far stronger than you. Survival often comes down to choices made in seconds. 4. Lightning strike in the wilderness. Samantha was on a camping trip in the Rockies when a storm rolled in. Without warning, lightning struck a nearby tree. The shock wave sent her flying. She was badly burned, unconscious, yet alive. She woke hours later with her friends panicked around her. Doctors later said the odds of surviving such a strike were less than 10%. But Samantha survived. Her body, mind, and spirit endured what should have been fatal. Why it matters. Lightning is random. Survival here isn't about skill, it's sheer miracle. Her story reminds us that sometimes nature allows a second chance. 5. Crocodile attack in the Nile. Michael was on a river expedition in Africa when a massive Nile crocodile struck. These predators can snap bones with ease. One moment, he was in a canoe. The next, the crocodile was pulling him into the water. Michael fought back with every ounce of strength. He aimed for the eyes and snout, things you learn in survival training. Somehow, the crocodile released him, and he crawled to the riverbank, bleeding but alive. Why it's shocking. Few people survive Nile crocodile attacks. It's a mix of reflexes, strength, and sheer willpower. This is survival against an ancient, perfected killer. 6. Surviving a venomous snake bite. In the Amazon rainforest, Carla was bitten by a bushmaster snake, the largest and most venomous in the Americas. Pain was instant, and paralysis started within minutes. Without anti-venom nearby, death seemed inevitable. But Carla had learned emergency techniques. Keep calm, immobilize the limb, and slowly make her way to safety. Hours later, she reached a local station, received treatment, and lived. Why it's inspiring. Nature doesn't make mistakes, but humans can survive its deadliest threats with knowledge, patience, and grit. Her story proves preparation is life. 7. Caught in a flash flood. During monsoon season in the Philippines, Antonio was hiking when a sudden flash flood hit. He was swept into the torrent, slammed against rocks, dragged into debris. Most would not survive. Antonio kept his head above water, used floating logs for leverage, and waited for a calmer section. Hours later, exhausted and battered, he crawled to safety. His survival was improbable, almost impossible, but it happened. Wyatt defies odds. Flash floods kill thousands every year. Surviving one takes skill, endurance, and courage. Antonio's story shows how instinct and persistence can overcome nature's fury. 8. Surviving a wildfire. In California, wildfire season is brutal. Jessica's home was engulfed in flames. She was trapped outside as fire roared through the forest. Smoke inhalation and heat could kill within minutes. Jessica remembered survival advice: stay low to avoid smoke, find natural fire breaks, and cover herself with wet cloth. She crawled through a scorched path and finally found safety. Miraculously, she survived without severe burns. Wyatt's powerful. Fire is indiscriminate. Survival depends on calm thinking, quick adaptation, and a will to live. Jessica's story reminds us that even nature's deadliest element can be outsmarted. 9. Mountain lion stalk in the Rockies. While camping in Colorado, Daniel noticed a mountain lion tracking him. These predators are silent, deadly, and rarely leave witnesses. Most encounters end in tragedy. Daniel remained composed. He made himself appear larger, clapped, yelled, and didn't turn his back. The lion circled but eventually left, disappearing into the trees. Daniel survived. Wyatt's unforgettable. Survival here isn't about strength. It's about reading nature, respecting it, and acting decisively. His story proves humans can coexist with predators, even when death is just steps away. 10. Falling into a glacier crevasse. Anna, a mountaineer in Alaska, fell into a hidden glacier crevasse. The drop was terrifying, ice walls sharp, freezing, and inescapable at first glance. Most would perish from hypothermia or injury. Using rope techniques she'd mastered, Anna climbed slowly, carefully, refusing to panic. Hours later, she emerged from the ice, battered but alive. Wyatt's awe-inspiring. Nature created that crevasse to kill. Survival depended entirely on skill, calmness, and courage. Anna's story proves that even against frozen, unmoving killers, humans can prevail. Conclusion: the power of survival. These stories aren't just about luck. They're about courage, instinct, and the will to live. Nature is indifferent. It doesn't aim to kill, but it tests humans relentlessly. And yet, time and time again, life triumphs. Whether it's a tiger, shark, bear, snake, flood, fire, or mountain, these survivors teach us the same lesson. Fear is natural, but action, knowledge, and perseverance turn impossible odds into stories of triumph. Nature may challenge, but humans can rise. These are not just tales. They are proof that survival is sometimes miraculous, sometimes earned, and always extraordinary. Like, share, and subscribe for more.